There is a amazing sense of ominousness. And ominous isn't ominous. It's just itself. So as a result, it's super enjoyable as a unique flavor, it's a rare flavor. And the mind could um, put together a story about its onset. There in the meeting today, there was an interesting share by someone. They were sharing to the whole group about something happening, somebody gossiping about them negatively. And they were like in their power, but also not in their power. They weren't talking directly to the person who, I mean, maybe that person was in the room, but they weren't addressing them directly. They were talking to the whole group, which was that's something that this has done. And it's as it's growing its capacity, as it was growing its capacity to be direct, that was a placeholder, a place of safe practicing to say it in the group rather than directly to the person. Now it can be said directly to the person. So that happened. And then this body also, in sharing, it was sharing spiciness like toward its previous self that um, withheld words of boundary. There was a belief historically that I was responsible for rescuing everyone from discomfort and pain, that I was not to do anything that would make anyone uncomfortable or feel pain. And it was like a fierceness back to its historical self. Like that is arrogant and controlling and not okay. So it was like saying that back to itself and in a very spicy way. And that was like after somebody else was sharing something similar that they discovered about themselves that and how they feel spicier and thanking the meeting for like tolerating their spiciness, which what hasn't been that spicy at all, but to them is going to feel very spicy. And I know that place. Um, yeah. So this ominous physically, it's it's like the sensation in the body when there's like a shock value in a horror movie like that. I have coconut in my teeth. It has that feel, which is also like the feel of the look in art of ecstasy, of ascension. I have no idea what that means, but there are these images. So it's like full body. Um, there was a moment of just the head portion of that with my friend yesterday who was over, and she was sitting forward, but her face was up. And in that she looked like there's a painting, a tall, thin one of the dark-haired woman that Klimt would paint. regularly. And that's more like regal. Like my friend looked regal. This feels like Salvador Dali's what is it, Corpus? Oh, I forget the name of it. Like the five-dimensional physics of Jesus on the cross. And his head is back, and his arms are out. I feel like I've seen saints or other images of women like that, light. And it's the same place, the same sensation as the darkness, as the terror, shock. This is all just words and story. It it like helps support um, surfing with it. And it does have tears that are like heartbreak, remorse, awe, and gratitude. There was also someone at the meeting who shared like a boundary that he had with an in-law and a family member pressuring him to like violate that boundary while create contributing to the dynamic that requires the boundary. And his fierceness and his dilemma was felt, and it was agitating. It was so great the way this body it felt agitated, like the porousness. It reminded me years ago of the first psychedelic assisted therapy, like before it was popular and stuff. Like, not that that matters, but um, and being at this park overlooking this gorge with my guide and him having me like look around at people and tell him what I saw. It was like it built trust and intuition. But one of the things that I saw was a young man, maybe 13, walking with his mom, and his mom was not good. Like the sense was that she was very harmful to him, but that he was going to be okay because his gait, his walk was like no, 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 no. Like there was something inside that knew no to that, no to that abuse, no to abuse for no reason. Like that's it's nature. And in the meeting, this body, I haven't felt it. God, I don't know. Maybe it might be a decade or more since it felt it like this flush, and it was in both directions. It was a flush of catching someone in like a foul deed and like speaking up and being caught in a foul deed or perceived as that way. Like I remember making amends to my stepdad in that when I had years of no contact with my mom, he was kind of like caught up in the fray because they're married. I didn't have contact with him either, even though nothing had happened between he and I that was negative. And he was so beautifully assertive in the truth of that. So I acknowledged it, and he was like, yeah, that was not okay. Like he didn't hold back how not okay that was for our relationship, and the flush of the truth of it. And then also in like the speaking of the not okayness of others harming this person. And that also is like a flush of heat. And I felt that in the meeting. I haven't felt that in years, years and years. Uh, the love of the unresisted meeting of these experiences. It's like a healing, embracing self. And over again, it's like a falling in love with more of the movements of nature through other people in meeting of it here, unresisted. Of course, there's a cornered animal in each of us that wants to rip things to shreds. Not even that wants to, that like that biological capacity, that mechanism as a capacity exists. Exists as a capacity in equal measure. I don't know if that's true, in equal measure to saintliness, self-sacrifice, generosity. And they're not two. Love everyone so much. I love all of it so much. It's all loved. This is to mother, to comfort you and get you through. Through when you need me, I will do what your own mother didn't do, which is to mother you. This is to be with you, to hold you and to kiss you too. For when your dreams are only blue. Oh, I'm getting the lyrics wrong. And then there's a part, all the wrong things you, all the violence in your soul. Ah, I don't have my phone. It's such a good song. All the wrong things you have done, yes, I will take from you when I come. For child, I have always been around you. For child. No, no. For child, I am so glad I found you. Although my arms have always been around you. Sweet bird, although you did not see me, I saw you and I'm here to mother you, to comfort you and get you through. Through when your nights are lonely, through when your dreams are only blue. This is to mother you. It feels like it wants to be said is the feminine is on the rise. The feminine is on the rise. No, no football, red football to be kicked around the garden. No, no. I'm a red Christmas tree ball and I'm fragile. I'm not no animal, though I am to you. I'm not no crocodile like the one in Dublin Zoo, who lives in a cage the length and breadth of his body, with the windows people can look through, and throw coins on his back to taunt him, though he couldn't move, even if he wanted to. I'm not no animal in the zoo. This animal will jump up and eat you. You may not treat me like you do, and I've every intention of leaping up and getting you. La 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 la. Hmm. The mirror will show whatever is shown into it. Whatever presents itself into it, the prayer will say, yes, I will show you yourself. I will show you yourself. Unabashedly, I will show you yourself. I'm channeling like all the same person. Thank you for hearing me. 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 Thanks for silence with 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 me. Thank you for being with me. I don't remember how it goes. And saying I could be. Thank you for hearing me. Thank you. Thank you for hearing me. Thank you for helping 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 me. Thank you for saying, baby, and saying I could be. Thank you for helping me. Thank you for helping me. Thank you for hurting 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 me. Thank you. No. Thank you for breaking my heart. Thank you for tearing me apart. Now I'm a strong, strong heart. Thank you for breaking my heart.